How y'all doing? Welcome back. I know it's been a while. I never even did a follow-up video on the winter and what the winter crops did, what the winter did to the winter crops. So I'm gonna just give y'all a quick walkthrough real quick, let you see what happened. Hopefully y'all out there growing, man, and drinking your teas and your herbs and taking care of yourself and drinking lots of water and stuff. All right, it was kind of like a bad year, a little bit. All right, here go this one mango tree. We're not even sure if it's gonna make it, so I put the copper pipe in there. I've been giving it a lot of compost for the soil. I put good soil on there. This one struggled a little bit, but with the soil, it bounced back. So it's starting to bounce back a little bit. This one is struggling a little bit also. These two fared good. All right. Take you to the take you to these other plants, show you what's going on with them. All right. So I've been working on this new thing, doing splits and stuff also. Like where you're taking splits out for the already grown plants, but I don't know how it's gonna work out because they're struggling. You see them down there? So you gotta keep them with a lot of water and stuff. Let me get something smaller too. And they should be able to grow lemons right away, since the tree that they were taken from has already beared, so we know it bears. But these are gonna survive, it look like. They just struggling right now. I probably waited too late to come water them. I've been watering them earlier in the mornings. We got two right here also. It's 15 total. That's my first time doing it, so if it works, that's my new way of growing. So we have plants quicker. And this is set up for my e-commerce for the plants online. So I could put them out fast and ship them off. So it's quick when you set up the table like this. So you can see what you got, your inventory. And how much stuff you got coming up for the next week or the next month, what's big enough to ship, stuff like that. A lot of people been complaining about the size. Well, not to me, but a lot of people complain about the size because they want to spend $15 and get a big tree. But I mean, you got to start somewhere. If you want a bigger size, you just got to spend more, Yeah. But I mean, if it's someone who doesn't have it, I'll do it for them for the 15. They just have to contact me through the messages or whatever. Yeah, boy, I love growing, man. It really helps you. It's healing. A lot of y'all should try it. Well, obviously the people on here know that, but maybe you should get your canned folks to try to grow one. Be healthier. Yeah, but the winter did us rough. The year before that, we lost a soursop and 2 papaya trees. That's what I remember. I'm quite sure it's more, but that was kind of rough on the mangoes, man. Especially that they were already that big already. But I think they'll survive. I mean, you never know. But it's looking rough. All right. And with the lemons, I noticed a lot of people been scared to grow lemons because of lemon canker. But to me, I'm not even sure if it's really canker, because I've been researching and it seemed like it's worms. And you just have to clean the trees and they just do better right away. So I mean, let me know in the comment or whatever, but I don't really think it's canker that be bothering these trees. I think people are just lazy and not cleaning them in most cases. Of course it's canker out there, and it's a lot of cases of canker, but some people just see stuff on the leaves and assume that it's canker and it's not. That's all I'm saying. And these apple trees are selling fast too. I just put these up and they sold already, so I gotta post this third one. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it because my wife told me go ahead and sell it. I was gonna try to grow it, but it's too, like, apples are hard, man. You gotta really have time to nurture them, and we don't really have the time right now. Okay. Your class finished already? Yes. All right. That's my little son. I homeschool him. Okay. Yeah, so about to water these trees and show y'all what we got. But I cleaned up a lot. We cleaned up a lot. We cleaned up a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and water these bell peppers. It's gonna be hard to see them. See all this pollen in this water. But you know the plant's gonna like that though. So. Yeah, it's a lot of bell peppers. I don't know how many, but it's 100 of them. But they scattered and a lot of them are small, so it's over 100 of them. If you pay close attention, you'll see them. When they get bigger, then it'll be better. There's all this water going on. Shoot. Yep. Then the guava, I went ahead and put it in a bag. For when we get ready to move. So it's gonna be easier to just move it instead of having to dig it up. But the guava was looking bad. Every year after winter, it sheds all its leaves, and hopefully this year it'll give us something. Since I put it in a bigger well, not container, but yeah. I'm just testing out the bags just to see how they work, because when we buy the containers, they don't last that long. The containers last maybe 2 years. Maybe 2 years. All right. So I've been doing a lot of pruning on the trees. This key lime should bring a lot this year. I went ahead and cleaned it up, so you ain't gonna see no deformed leaves or none of that stuff. Like I was saying, that's with citrus. like lemon and lime, most of the time they just need to clean and people are not cleaning. And they're just assuming that it's canker. But the lemon tree's been really moving online, man. I think we sold like, I can't keep, probably like 50 already. We had 12 over here. I think we got 9 left. So we got to keep watering because the heat is coming and we don't want no trees to die because that's money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 9 left. But we still got like 100 and I think 20 trees left or something like that. And we got a bunch of them germinating. So, and that's just lemons now. I went ahead and cleaned the back out. We got to cut the grass and stuff. But I cleaned the back garden now. We're not going to be growing there no more. I just left this one pineapple because it's bearing fruit. So after it's done, then we'll move it with the other stuff. We got like 50 pineapple plants. And this is where the old bed was. People who watch remember probably. And we just threw some tomatoes in there, so they should pop up and be ready, and then we'll just transplant them to the other main garden. Yeah, it really gave us a bean, man. But it's part of growing, and God is good. All right, see all the trees, all the leaves gone. But y'all see we composting them, you know, so they could have good soil. And so these, you know, the lemon trees will pop up, then you transplant them or whatever, you know, pops up. And it helps the soil. So the leaves should come up and the big one might bear something this year. We don't know. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed. We had like 2 sets or 3 sets of bananas, but we never got none big enough that we could eat yet. So planting is good, man. You get your little morning workout in, your little morning walks. You meditate, you talk to God, you know. Peaceful. All right. Make sure y'all go check out my other channels like VI Crypto and Sati Sports. And I got to stop wetting my socks. I should have just put on shoes, but most of the things in life you don't plan, you know? You don't plan, so. So hopefully y'all watching what y'all eating, your sugar intake, stuff like that, because a lot of people have been getting sick and complaining with depression and diabetes, and each one teach one, you know. You got to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. Now we got to work on this more. It's not really messed up, but it just won't crank. So I don't know what's wrong. It's nothing major at all. We just put a new battery, a new belt, but we got to get it going. So here we go. All right, here go these trees. They took a bean too. You got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 or 15. We count the suckers too. Because, yeah, the suckers could sell or whatever, or they could grow, so they're trees. Yes. All right. And they actually grow food. Yeah, but I've been thinking on cutting back on the social media, man, on just doing like one day on, one day off, because it's been a little overwhelming. Not like really stressful, just you just realize it's just too much. You know, you try to spend more time with your family and stuff instead of just being caught up in that metaverse. Because I would think that it would be safer to spend more time in the real world than in the control world all the time, you know? Even if the real world is controlled a lot, but you get my point. At least in your safe haven, you got your own rules. All right. Okay. So we're gonna put some water on a couple of these. You not hungry yet? I gotta get me something to eat. I usually wait to eat after 12 though. We fast a lot. It's very important in life. Mm-hmm. It's good for your health. It's good for your mind. You get closer to God. I'm sorry for that I got the camera all type of ways. I mean, life is not perfect. I'm sick of people trying to make stuff perfect all the time. When you get some chairs, you're gonna have a good deck to make some content on. All right. It's a lot of water in there. Yep. So y'all just gotta bear me, then I'm gonna show you the other trees. What happened. I know we got sidetracked. We still gotta go do them lemons, but since I hit this side, I just wanted to just finish it off. So the tree that was here died. We brought it in more in the shade on it then, so I put this one here, but this one is up for sale too. So we got Big Shirley right here. All right. Yeah, I gotta pull out this weedy. This guy, it's bad. Can you see it? Trying to pull it out and get the small going. So that's it for that side. Then we could finish off them 4 lemon trees, and I can start showing you this stuff that's for sale and how I take care of them. I'm trying to cut this off, probably like 30-minute video or something. All right, because I'm getting a little hungry. And I got stuff to post on social media because that's how I market my stuff to sell on eBay and my VI Crypto YouTube channels and my Sati Sports YouTube channel and my I4 Legend YouTube channel. Yeah. It's called marketing. That's how people get to know about you and you share stuff. That's how you grow. If you know anybody need any mentor in marketing, recommend me. VI Crypto. All right. I was thinking I'm putting this avocado in the ground, but I noticed it has new shoots, so I'm not gonna do that. I just cut my hand rather. Sorry that I had to show that to you guys when I was opening the pot. Let me get the scissors so I could trim this real quick, because some of these leaves really, and with the new growth coming, that's when I really trim, when I see the actual new growth. Some people just do it anyways, but I actually wait till I see the new growth, then I do it. You hot? All right, cool. All right. So leaves like these ones, see? And I should have grabbed the pliers, but you see this stuff in there? That same thing happened to them citrus trees. See that? You want to go ahead and get rid of them. The pineapples took a beating too, man. But yeah. With this one, I'm kind of, you can see how the leaves look. That's why I was thinking on putting it in the ground, but we are moving, so I don't want to have to dig it up. And sometimes if you know, try too much, you could hurt the tree. All right, I'm gonna take these 2 leaves right here so you can see. Sorry guys. Take these. See this? I'll take this one because we got new ones. Well, you really got to clean. That's how your trees are going to grow. Then you water them down real generously. And that's the trick. But it's hot out here, man. Let me take my socks off. This Florida heat ain't no joke, y'all. It is no joke. And you know it right away. I should have just left my tank top on, but I didn't want to show off my tattoos and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking, man. Yep. So I ain't know I was gonna have to do all this cleaning, just so you guys know, but when you see it, you gotta do it. Yeah. So you got... But this one was hidden. I just moved it over here yesterday. It was hidden. It was right over here with the other stuff. So I guess with the new light, I see more stuff on it. So. But y'all come on in the section, man. I'm not too old to learn. You know, let me know if you got any ideas or you see me doing something wrong or you think is wrong, because I come from a background of farmers on both families, side of both families. Yeah. So you try to run away from things, but it's just sometimes it be your calling, man. Because the way them trees moving online don't make no sense. I would never believe anyone if they told me that. And I apologize for the blood, y'all. Let me go ahead and clean it up real quick. Sorry about that. All right, yep. All right, let me go ahead and water these things down. But I still got a little more trimming to do. And one thing, but when you're dealing with these plants and stuff, you might be a little all over the place because you got so many plants, but just Try to drink some ginger, clear your mind, have a plan, have a strategy. Keep your plants, you know what I'm saying, where you water, keep them all together so you're not moving around, walking too much to water. I'm gonna get the this. I'll get the pliers. This is it's not strong enough. Something got on the screen. It might be a little more than 30 minutes. I don't know because of time it takes me to water the other plants. There it goes. Sorry about that. Yep. Yeah, you really gotta get rid of them bad leaves. Think about it, because you know that's how the new one's gonna come in. So sometimes you might feel a little hesitant, but go ahead and do it. So them new ones could come in. Because spring is coming in. You're getting ready for spring. All right. So how hot is it where you at? It's saying, lately it's been saying like 76, but how I'm feeling right now is definitely hotter than that. Because it said 60 something. When I came outside, I had to take my jacket off. Did I even trim this one? I couldn't have trimmed this one. Okay, see this new shoe right here? Yeah, so that's what you want to go ahead and clean. So these things could come in, man. Stop playing. If you ain't doing this every spring, you wasting your time. Because your plants are not growing at their full potential. This one had a lot of messed up seeds. I know. See the top right there? See that? That's gonna come in. But you gotta leave some leaves on there for precipitation. For the natural, form where rain falls, waters the plant grows. So the rainfall hits the leaves with no leaves. That's why that one over there is struggling like that mango tree. Because all the leaves got damaged. Well, hopefully it's strong enough to pull it through though, but normally it's. But we're not in the spring. Spring is close, so we'll see. Yeah, this video turned into a cleaning video, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You see it, you gotta take it, because like I said, spring is coming and the leaves are gonna, because this thing is growing. I just transplanted these to the bags too. The reason I do that so they could get big, and then I go ahead and just I'll get a big pot. I mean a huge one, and put them in. Because you could just lean it over and slide the pot under, the big pot on there. Basically the bags last longer than the hefty bags last longer than the plastic pots. For those who remember what that guava was in a blue plastic pot. And yeah, like in a year time it was done. All right. Yeah, that's like a 45-minute video, definitely. But this tree grew because it was not, these trees were not that big when I put them in this pot. In this bag, sorry. See the top on that? You want to clean, man, so they could go ahead and grow. But leave some leaves now. Leave like 4. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of work. But I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's hot. That's all I'm saying. Just, if you don't work, you don't eat, man. Remember that. Good afternoon. Yeah, I might have to take this shirt, put my vest back on. I thought I needed this shirt, but I obviously didn't. Yeah. Yeah. What we got? You're not hungry, right? All right. You are? All right, I'm about to cut this off. Because I'm hungry, like I've been. What you want to eat? Lasagna? Yeah, good thing I did this, though. Because you want to go ahead and do that stuff. And don't play, because you see the tops. The tops are ready, man. It's just up to you to do your part. But like I said, I only wait till I see the tops now. You don't want to jump the gun, because I don't know what results you're going to get. Some people just do it anyways, probably, but I wait till I see the new leaves so I know it's getting some form of precipitation. Yeah, these are... You see that? See how this one look now? Yeah, I mean, but when you grow, you get more confidence, you know. All right, I'll take this one too. And then you see a whole bunch of leaves, like the guava and the key lime. You got to clean, man, like I was saying. But I think I want to start growing like burdock and dandelion and stuff like that. So I got to try to find someone who sells that stuff or who deals with that stuff. So, I mean, if you want to tag, that's fine. Tag me. We could network. Cause I know this channel is small, but I mean, I got some halfway decent channels that got potential that's growing. So things just take time. Yeah, I got a lot of motion, is what I'm saying. It's not just, I'm not just doing farming only. but you got to do it good though. Yeah, you got to do it good. Don't. That's why you get quality food and quality stuff. And you come back through and you clean your leaves. You can compost the leaves if they're not, if they don't have any sickness, any disease or anything on them.